Hello students, this is Amardeep Singh, your ICT teacher. So today we will discuss about lesson 4, formatting a document, and the subtopic is page formatting. In this chapter you will learn how to design a page according to your needs, and we will discuss subtopics: page margins, page size and orientation, header and footers, inserting page breaks and deleting page breaks. So first we will discuss what is page margin. Page margin is basically a space between text and the edges of a document. For example, we are having left page margin, right page margin, top and bottom. So this space in between the text of a page and the edge of a page is known as a page margin. So we can set a page margin by using two different ways, by using rulers and by using page setup dialog box. So first we'll discuss how to set page margin by using rulers. So first of all we will discuss what is a ruler. Ruler is, we are having these two, a vertical and a horizontal bar on the top and the left of a document. These are known as rulers. So if you want to change the page margin by using rulers, then what you have to do, you have to move your pointer to this section. Your pointer will convert to two arrow shape like this one. So drag this, it will change the top margin of a page. As you can see here, it will change the top margin. And in the same way, if you want to change the right margin, then you have to move the pointer to the move your pointer to this location, and you have to drag it. It will change the right margin. Then if you want to change the left margin, then we are having this option. And in the same way, you can also change the bottom margin by using, you have to move your cursor to the bottom of page, then drag this pointer. So this one is the first way to change the page margin. Next we will discuss how to change page margins using page setup dialog. So if you want to change the margins by using page setup dialog, then you have to click on this page layout tab. Then inside this page setup section, you have to click on this button on the bottom right corner. Then when you will click on this button, a dialog will be opened that is known as page setup dialog. And from here we can also change the margins like this. We are having top margin, bottom margin, left margin and right margin. If you want to change, then you can also fill the value directly here, or you can change by using these two arrow buttons. So let's suppose I'm changing the top margin, and you can also see a preview here in this section. And I'll change left margin also. Now you can see this one will display you some kind of a little bit changes in the margin of a page. Then in the same way you can also increase or decrease the value of bottom or right margins. So after setting the margins according to your preference, then you have to click on OK button. Then now you can see the margin of top and left is changed according to your value that you have set in that dialog. MS Word also supports some predefined set of margins. If you want to use that one, then you have to click on page layout tab, and then you have to click on this drop down button margins. Then here you can see we are having a list of predefined margin settings. Like if you will choose normal, then top, left, bottom, right margins are 1 inch. Then if you will choose narrow, then top, left, bottom, right margins are 0.5 inch. And you can choose, for example, if I will choose narrow, then you can see the margin is changed according to the predefined setting. So we can also use this drop down list to choose to change the margins. Next we will discuss page size and orientation settings. So if you want to select the orientation, that means if you want to change the page layout according to portrait or landscape, then you have to click on page layout tab, then orientation. Then here we are having two values of orientation, one is portrait and second one is landscape. If you will click on landscape, then you can see the orientation of our page is changed to the landscape mode, to this mode. And if you will choose portrait, then the page is changed to the portrait setting. And then next we are having size. You can select the size of a page by clicking on this button. We are having some size, paper size. One is letter, then ledger, legal, A3, A4. That means by using this button you can choose or change the size, any size according to your preference. Let's suppose I am going to choose A4. Then the size of that page is changed according to the selection. Next we will discuss about headers and footers. A header is a text that is added to the top margin of every page, such as document title, page numbers, etc. And footer is the text that is added to the bottom margin of any page. So if you want to insert a header, then open your document, then click on Insert tab, and here we are having options for inserting headers and footers. So if you want to insert header, then you have to click on this header button. Then it will display some built-in header options, like if you want to display header on the top left corner of a page, 3 headers, or this type of header, or anything. If you want to add a customized header, then you have to click on edit header button. Now you can see the cursor is presently inside the header section. Then here you can also write anything that you want to display in your document, in the top of your document. For example, if I write data entry operations, so this text will be displayed on the header section of each and every page. So after typing the text, you have to click on close header and footer, and you can also use escape key from the keyboard. So I'll use this button, close. Now you can see the header is inserted in the page, and the same text, same header information will be displayed on the second page also, and each and every page. And next, if you want to edit the header information, then you have to double click on this area. It will move the header section to edit mode again. Then you can change this information also. If you want to add page number on the top, on the header section of each page, then you can also do by clicking on this. When you will click on header section, then here we are having page number, and the system will ask if you want to display header on the top of the page, page number on the top of page, bottom of the page. Let's suppose I choose top of page, this one, and close header. Then now you can see the page number 1 is displayed, then on the second page 2. Then if you will add another page, then here you can see 3. We can also start page number from a different number. Then to do that, you have to click on header section, double click on header section, then go to page number, then format page number. Then here we are having option start at. you have to select this radio button and you have to specify the number from where you want to start the uh, page number. Let's suppose I'll select 8, then click OK. Now you can see the uh, page number of first page is 8 and continue to 9, 10, 11. In the same way, you can also insert footer. If you want to insert footer information, then you have to click on insert, then footer option and edit footer, or if you want to choose from the inbuilt list, I'll choose edit footer and you can write anything. Data entry operations, then click close header. Now you can see that page number is in the header section and data entry operations is available on footer section. Next we will discuss how to insert and delete a page break. So first of all we'll discuss what is a page break. A page break is used to separate contents of a Word document into different pages. In MS Word, a page break will be automatically inserted after last line of a page. So if you want to manually insert a page break inside any document, then what you have to do, you have to place your cursor. Let's suppose here we are having a one page. So to insert a page break, you have to place your cursor in anywhere inside the document. Let's suppose I place my cursor, my insertion point here. Then you have to click on page layout tab. Then here we are having break option, breaks. Then click on this one. Here we are having option page. If you will click on this option, now you can see the text after that insertion point is moved to the next page. That's all about page break. So next we will discuss how to remove a page break from your document. So if you want to remove a page break, then what you have to do, you have to click on home tab. Then next you have to click on this show and hide button. So click on this button. It will show you all page breaks and paragraph markers on your page. Here we are having a page break. So select, place your cursor anywhere inside this section, anywhere. Just click on this one and press delete. Now you can see cursor, then delete. Now you can see that now the contents of two different pages are now available on a single page. Page break is removed actually. After removing the page break, you have to click on this option also. It will hide all the paragraph markers from the page. So that was all about current chapter.